So here we are, the one series that began 6 weeks ago, the final video that tells the story of Weird Al Yankovic, the final category being what I would call, because he describes himself as weird, pure madness. Yes, although I have pointed out how often the weird one goes to extremes in his music, well, for this one, it's even more so, and mostly because these things really shouldn't be anything close to how extreme they are. So what songs mostly take the idea of madness as its muse? What kind of music would be considered as the most insane of them all? What would be the final entry into the top 5 for next week? It's been a ride, and there's only the finale left. So slip on your straitjacket, sit back, relax, and let's get started. For this one, I have to point out something first. I am in favor of responsible ownership and usage of firearms. It's just my own belief, and this isn't meant to be a political post, just an irony about how much I like this song. The song speaks of several weapons in the singer's personal stockpile, yet seems to really like the idea of being armed. Among the exploits of this armed lunatic, he mentions how he ended up killing a cat, having to use it for a pencil instead. Considering how much lead he filled the kitty cat with, he also confused his dad for a drug-crazed Nazi again, although it was just a loss of flesh wound. Yes, true extremes as it is, categorically not actual responsible ownership and usage, and that is my soapbox for the day. Here's a question or two. How difficult is it to really believe you have real issues? How hard is it to try and get through the day without running into frustration? Well, that's where this song comes in. Kind of a mockery of the entitled, I'll go through the day describing what his issues are. Issues like running out of hot water after an hour in the shower, spilling a cold latte in his lap, finding out he doesn't have Wi-Fi in his kitchen, and a few other fun ones that frankly seem pretty petty if you ask me, but don't take my word for it. Just listen to the song and watch the video. Beginning at what might be a romantic note, a song that sounds like it would be the perfect love song, it reaches the point where the message becomes obvious. Let me ask this, simply enough. What would you do if the one you thought you were so in love with, one who promised and said many very romantic things, tells you they weren't serious at all? I think that would count as enough said. Do you remember the story of the woman who, when she got her coffee from the drive-thru, spilled it and decided to sue the restaurant? Because the coffee was not properly labeled as being a hot beverage, the place was forced to pay her $1 million. While it is true that frivolous lawsuits are more of a given in today's society, it becomes something else when the weird one himself claims he's going to sue Colorado because it's shaped like Wyoming. He describes so many other things that really don't make much sense, of course. Things keep getting more and more ridiculous to realize that what kind of things mentioned really don't make any sense at all. And they can be sued over for basically ignoring logic and doing things that are rather stupid because there was no warning labels or anything like it. He even sues a celebrity for no other reason than the celebrity they were, namely Ben Affleck, and sues an airline because he bought a ticket for a vacation to New Jersey and he hated it. But isn't that really a statement on today's society? In addition, another question comes up. What song is the most insane of them all? What original bit of music is the craziest of them out there? What is the final entry into the final 5 next week? Imagine suddenly finding out that those things you took for granted were all wrong. What if up was really down, black was really white, and short was really long? What if the things you thought were so important really didn't matter at all? And what if you found out that you were in some pretty ridiculous situations to begin with? So the weird one is driving in the factory and kicking back with a rapping Wolverine in his underwear when someone jumps up from behind and claps his hands over his eyes. Well, Al can't guess before they crash into a truck, and as he's cleaning, he recognizes the numbskull who did this. Won't say much more than that for the first take because it really tells the story in the video. The second case is when he was abducted by aliens in an alternate dimension who all look like Jamie Farr. If you don't know who that is, you're lucky. They take out his internal organs, and because he was such a good sport, they would transport him to any time he wanted. With all of history he could see, with all the wonderful and terrible things that had happened, he went back in time to last Thursday so he could pay his phone bill on time. Then a rather bizarre manifestation occurs and the message of the song is sent out. Finally, because of something rather minor, yet cringeworthy, he ends up in heaven with St. Peter, who doesn't approve of his jacket but lets him in anyway, and heaven is a hotel. And Al gets the room next to the ice machine while, well, watch the video and you may soon get the message I've been trying to tell us for almost 4 decades. Still, if you missed that, I will tell you next week.
So that's it. Yep, another one done. Sorry it's a little late, but yeah, next week is the finale. So don't forget to click subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, put a comment down below, check out the other links, and of course here are the other 2 videos, and as always, here's my social media right up here. So we'll see you all next time.